Survivor. Have you ever tried mosaic art? I have not. I have? I don't know actually off the top of my head. I think I did. Maybe. Let me go with maybe. Y'all will have to let me know if there is anything up in this top corner that I need to be wary of as far as like stuff that's in the way. I could probably just I mean, it is gross, the temperature difference between upstairs and downstairs. There is like I want to say like you can feel the temperature difference as you go downstairs. Like there's like a line where the heat rests and it feels like you're walking into water or something, because like as you start stepping into the cold, like you feel the temperature difference from like your shins and your feet on up. It's really weird. I've never had that experience before. Heat rises also your room is with a warm PC. Oh hey, they updated the title screen. Let me get it so you can actually see that, so you know what I'm talking about. There we go. Yeah, heat rises. It's just, I've never lived in a 2-story house. How old is your house? If it's pre-World War II, it is. There's a chance that fixing the windows could even out the temperature. Well, we've opened the windows upstairs and one of the windows downstairs because they don't all open. Who is an S tier chatter? Easy. All of y'all. Special like shout out to lurkers who are also S tier. Okay, so we'll just... We got plot now. Olivia, where am I? Gigi. Gigi? Gigi. Gigi, probably. Hello and welcome aboard the Whisker. My name is Gigi and I'm the captain of this ship. Can I put you all in B or D tier for Bussy? Or Dickus? New character art, which is nice. Thank you for signing up to join the fight against the Swarm. Sign up? Swarm? What? Oh, that's crazy. Wait, are we in space? How did I get here? We'll get to that later. No, that totally seems normal. When? You'll find out soon enough, but for now, get changed and follow me. Oh, okay. What is this place? Welcome to the hangar. This is Arrow. You'll be flying with this to start with. I'll be doing what now? Go on, hop in. All these nodes show areas of high levels of swarm activity. Can we be C for cock? Yeah. I think it's like space trash surrounding Earth or whatever their Earth equivalent is. Your goal is to make it past these areas and get to the last node. The heart of the swarm system is there. Take it down and the whole system comes crumbling. No one has beaten it yet. Hoorah! I believe in you. You ready? I guess? Amazing. Okay, same old song. Alright, let's get started. Oh right, this game was a lot better with a controller. Hold on. Earth, but kitty. What do you feel makes an S tier chatter, chat? And why aren't you doing it? Clown pubes? Okay. Clown pubes can be higher tier than y'all. I'm disabling the autopilot. Try moving your ship around. Oh, hey, we got the shield thing by default. Boosting uses energy fast, right? Our boosting uses energy and takes time to recharge. We have to unfortunately redo this because also, you could just hold down the shoot button, which is nice. I feel like before you had to press it. Oh, you can't just lean? Oh, that's kind of a bad change. I kind of like being able to just do little leans because you can get some real tight gaps if you do. That's kind of a huge change that they didn't need to change. Like, was that unintentional? Because that did not need to change. Chain lightning, multi-missile launcher, proximity zapper. I'm gonna go with chain lightning, because honestly, just solid. Can't afford it? Lean? Aren't they making lean flavored vapes now? Why? Isn't that just the same flavor as Robotussin? I need a third enemy, please. There we go. This is like Helldivers level of training. Do these basic things. Why? For liberty. Not saying that the bugs are right. I'm just saying I don't understand what's wrong with them. Standard issue laser blaster, higher firing rate and accuracy, more damage per shot is good. It does seem like it takes less shots to kill them nowadays, though, since the update. It seems like it's... No, it's still a lot. It seems like energy at least charges fairly quickly. I found your niche in streaming by attacking clowns at the circus while beating the shit out of them. How are you? I don't know where I could do... I mean, I guess I could do that at a circus, but I mean... How many circuses are there about? Like, aside from, like... What's the big one? With, Ringling Brothers. Aside from them, are there any that are still going around? Ringling Brothers also shut down. What, we can't even have human exploitation along with our animals anymore? Or are we just reserving that for humans? Circus Soleil still makes bank. Are they clowns, technically? Like, real question, I don't know. I thought they were like acrobats, which I mean, I guess is still sort of the same vibe. That was so janky. I read a whole like thing on the Freak Show and how it was like the only job that some people could get for a while. Because, you know, hiring someone who's disabled was impossible, so it was like a way to make money. I don't know if that makes it good. It was an interesting take, at least. Did you know that clowns have a union? Streamers do not have a union, no. Type boost, hull, restore, laser cannon. Let's just get more laser cannon damage. Did it say something about why some of them are yellow and some aren't? The murder clowns were funny. We'll go to the question mark. As part of the team building initiative that I had just initiated, I've decided to try to get to know you as a person. But I'm in the middle of a mission. How's your day? Good. Really wish we were doing something other than, oh, good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I got 10,000 bucks for saying that. MCNs were roughly supposed to be unions. Okay. Level up. Like, we're good on hull. Go to green. Looks like you could do some upgrades. I got some very interesting options for you. I love her. She's got like really like cool energy. Oh, these are all shit. For the next 2 action zones, all enemies give extra VP, which is used for upgrades. Outgoing damage is increased for 30%. We'll take this one because it's the least shit one. Not taking any hits is ridiculous. Oh, right, I can't just, like, lean through that anymore. %20 chance to pick up hull heals, fire rate. Increase, heals are good. It'll help offset some of the damage I'm going to take from the end of this section, giving me a whole bunch of VP. Worth it, honestly. I don't know how much damage that thing was going to do, but it was probably more than what I just took. Just using the wall as a shield, I guess. Hey Cody, how you doing? Also, I don't have YouTube chat where I can see it. Give me half a second. I caught this Kerno thing, but not the other bit of it. I'm so glad I've got shorts. All right. I can read you now. All right, so we got a boss now. We watched the new Smiling Friends. We actually got caught up again because our website we watched it on, which is legal and legitimate, got updated. But it got updated. I like that they finally addressed how Pim was able to talk to the people at the burger place. And that wasn't just a one-off gag. They actually, like, addressed that. The last two episodes, I don't feel like they were as good. As some of the previous ones, but still. It was more fucked up. And less like just two guys trying to do their best. What is... The wife was like, who's that? And I was like, the fucking nostalgia critic? And she was like, legitimately, who is that? Which, she lives a blessed life. Like, he played a good bit. We watched this thing about, we watched, Nick Nightmine's video on, God, what is the name of it? It's some new up-and-coming mascot horror website. And I was like, that's a guy that Fred works with. And I believe her answer was, yeah, he would. The puppet thing, yeah. Boss is easier than previously. I've just seen too many mascot horror things that I cannot begin to even give a shit about mascot horror anymore. I was gonna show her Local 58 because she found this Instagram account that's doing like analog horror that was actually pretty good shit, like Jellyfish. Yeah, the last time the fellow was a lot more erratic. Question mark, curse choice. I mean, it just seems like we go top this time. Welcome home, yeah. Not to be confused with the amazing King Diamond song. Yeah, you're right. If this game doesn't have any art on whatever the fuck the furry website's called, numbers, then this shit ain't real. Jesus. I'm so low on health. Six hours of sleep, 2 meals, 1 shower. Is that what that stands for? Someone said that in Discord. I don't know if it's true. Going high seems just dangerous. Staying low seems to be safer. Furries are not rocking with this one. Am I dead? Just a ship for a little bit while it recoups. But you're fine, I think. But how? I blinked and now I'm back here. You were teleported. Air automatically sends you back here if the swarm destroys your ship and kills you. Which is good because I don't want to have to build a new ship, and you also don't want to die. Is that how I got here in the first place? You got it. This has been the craziest day. Also, good news, you got some VP. Victory points. You can use them to unlock perks. It was a gag. 6 hours of sleep, 2 meals, 1 shower was a gag printout in the same way that people say look up. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so do I go for the VP gains early? I think so. Recharge, shield, missile, boost, recharge. And oh, it's the shotgun that you had to press every time. That was right. It's apparently a reference to MSG. So you all decided to try and kill us. They can all decide to try and kill us when they want to. And we've been living amongst them? That's horrifying. We have to do something. It's kind of shit for people to post on because it adds flavor. Okay. I mean, like, MSG is like salt. It's like not bad or good for you. It's just a thing you can eat. It's a flavor enhancer, like salt or pepper or something, right? Or it's just like... Well, I think people figured out that it was bullshit. The type boost thing I found to be kind of underwhelming, and it looks like it hasn't changed how it works. Because it doesn't work on bosses, which is the only thing that I'm actually threatened by. I died to a non-boss after fighting the boss and losing a bunch of health. Oh, okay. Not as bad as I was expecting. I flew right into that, too. Doesn't help that every borer site works differently. They get on your dick if you don't use the right gender. So, like, okay. That's neat. Oh, it's done on visuals, not like their preferred gender or presenting gender. Okay. Never mind, that's not based. That's the opposite of based. I can either get a upgrade repair or I can get random thing. Random thing doesn't seem like it's all as good. That did nothing. Aside from... Most borer websites have tags that are redundant. Yeah. They're also very hard to moderate. We've had to shut down the borer multiple times when it was still a thing because of issues. Oh, cool. Passive regen. It's dead now, yeah. But it was a pain to moderate. Because it was very easy for someone to just like post a whole bunch of like horse cock or something. I miss it. But it was for the best. Yeah, that sounds like a thing that people would do. Post illegal shit, then report it for having illegal shit on it. Which is why the DMCA is a thing. Well, that's to prevent copyright, but, you know, the whole, like, protection for content hosting. Because they may not necessarily have anything the fuck to do with it. Or even encourage that behavior. They may have rules against it, but someone could do that shit to cause problems. And if you're like, no one would do that, people are absolutely bad actors sometimes. Yeah, that's why I do the Twitter thing, because, like... But Twitter is, like, not the best way to host a thing. Either, because, like... It's not terribly hard for someone to post fucked up shit in my tags. Or, you know, just understanding that, like, hey, you've got an issue with the... You know, people posting stuff. They do it in the lore tags. I don't know how you would police that correctly. Like, it would require that everyone who mods it knows everything about the lore of every different series, which in itself is a huge ask. still don't really understand why they're yellow. I feel like that was probably explained, but I was also getting shot at, so I wasn't really paying attention. Is it like shield? I do need to get it so that way I start getting crits more often. If I can get some way of like initiating that. Because of that. I mean, it seems like I am getting crits enough to outweigh the damage that I'm taking, but like... Yeah, I mean, the other thing is that Musk doesn't care about porn. He cares about how it looks. And he posts rage bait on purpose for no reason. I saw a fake post that he apparently did that said that New Vegas was good. The people on New Vegas, the New Vegas subreddit were freaking out. They're like, look, even a broken clock's right twice a day. And I'm like, no, it's not. Not in this case, man. But I looked it up and he did not say it because I was absolutely going to quote tweet and go, what do you guys think now that he likes it too? With that being said, King Diamond likes it. I love King Diamond. An incredibly talented singer. So I guess the opposite is true too. But yeah, the other issue with posting on art on Twitter is that, like, it puts people's work at threat of being AI'd. And until there's some sort of, like, protection for that, it just sucks. I don't know what protection there could be aside from, you know, Glaze, but I have not looked into Glaze enough to do that. My work does not have the standard issues that you would have with digital art, in that it's traditional. I can show the physical fucking thing that I own because I made it. It's on my wall, you know, unless if I sold it. But I also record every painting I do, I think, for, you know, thing. The Nightshade Glaze thing is the only one that I've heard that's effective. Yeah, and people on Twitter will just harass you for random shit as well. It's also like, at some point with Glaze, you're fighting the current version of the AI things. Whereas AI is kind of in a better position to win that fight because they're fighting against the current and past versions of things. So, like, Glaze may work on a previous iteration of, you know, an AI scraping thing, but maybe not now. And so what you would have done to protect yourself from AI shit previously may not work in the future. The funniest shit I see is people who make weird accusations about the art and it's wholesome. Yeah, like, I see people accuse people of shit, and it's to the point where it's just like, okay, that sounds really bad, and I'm not trying to defend them, but can I get a source on that? And people just don't have it. It is also worth mentioning that Nightshade is specifically really inaccessible because you need a really powerful graphics card to run it on your thing. I can't use it because of that. Glaze is fine though. That sucks. Also, like, you have to trust that they're not doing the AI shit themselves. You know? Like, if I was a shithead, the number of people who accuse Fred of being homophobic is sad. He's not. I know him in a way that y'all don't, because you know his, like, forward-facing persona, which is legitimately who he is, but he's even, like, sweeter and nicer behind the scenes. Like, the dude is not a bad dude. There's very few content creators that I'd go to bat for. People have accused me of being racist? When? I don't think I even heard that one. Oh, he's not homophobic, he's a queer baiter. Oh, I see, I see. You know, those homophobic queer baiters. Oh, right. The Rev is from Texas, so he's racist by default. Yeah, same with the Staten Island thing. That if you're from Staten Island, I've done the research on Staten Island. It's like, what does that mean? That one Tumblr anon was funny as fuck. I think they still message me. Someone on Tumblr messaged me and said that Vinny and Mike are inherently, like, racist or something because they're from Staten Island, and they've done research on Staten Island, and everyone from Staten Island is racist, so therefore they must be. Absolutely insane behavior. And it's like, please go touch grass. Like, there are a lot of racists out. There are a lot of racists in this world. There's a lot of shitty people in this world, but please save your ire for the people who actually are doing the things that you dislike. There's plenty of them. Have you seen irredeemable media posts on Tumblr? No. I'm fairly certain that Anon is still messaging me because they said, what was it about? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Was it they sent me this one and I don't... Yeah, like... That you've got like a vibe that someone's an asshole is like not good enough. Rev, there's a recent, this is from an Anon. I don't know if this is the same guy or not. There's a recent clip of Vinny reaching the part of Thousand Year Door where Vivian is trans, and he says, whatever makes Vivian happy is fine by me. Do you think this is adequate? Who the fuck cares what I think? Like, Vinny stays fairly apolitical. Like, and he doesn't like to rock the boat. It's why he's more successful than me in a lot of ways. Yeah, I guess I'm a trans expert now. Well, they want me to cancel Vinny because it's like my responsibility to cancel him because, like, I'm his friend or something. This post, Jesus fuck, what am I saying? Care to explain why you have mutuals with who have irredeemable media? Oh, right, this one. Yeah, I forgot about this one. Care to explain why you have mutuals who like irredeemable media like Has Been Hotel, Harry Potter, Attack on Titan, Captive Prince, etc. If they're not your mutuals, in the very least, some of them are in the same circle. You're in the very same circles as them. Maybe do some self-reflection on what kind of people you choose to associate yourself with. Like, what? Purity culture has gotten to a crazy point. Like, people aren't gonna say exactly the perfect thing all the time, even if they're trying to. Is why I explicitly say that this is not a safe space stream necessarily, because people will come in, they will say shit, and I won't ban them for it immediately. I'll give them a chance to redeem themselves, because I want people to redeem themselves. I need to be canceled. I used to like Harry Potter before I knew how much of a shithead she was. I'm sorry, chat. Bro, same, I'm trans. You're canceled. Double canceled. What if I'm trans but I always hated Harry Potter? Why did you hate nice things? Sounds like a cover-up. Sounds like a cover-up. You actually did like it. And now you're pretending like you don't. So I'm trying to be as insane as possible. I do work on my AdMac in hopes that they'll be good tomorrow, or do I get Elden Ring? Oh, I should probably do some Elden Ring training. How long do I have until tomorrow, right? I have a feeling we're not going to, and I need to be like level 120 or something by then. Midnight on Thursday. I am not going to stay up until midnight. I would like more crit chances, please. Yeah, people need to make mistakes, and we need to allow people to make mistakes and get better as a result. Because if you don't allow people to go, hey, I'm sorry, I was wrong, I fucked up, and then have people, you know, in their own way decide whether or not it's legit or not. Because there are times where people say that and it's like, nah, bruh, come on. I think if you don't allow people to have redemption, then they have only one crowd left to go to in order to keep going, which we're normally talking about content creators and such here. If you have no choice but to, you know, go with the people who are, you know, chuds as your only outlet of being able to continue doing your gig, and you've worked 20, 10, 5, however many years getting your thing going, a lot of people are going to just make the decision that they just aim to try and please chuds. Simple as. I also think that it's really important to, like, how much does the fucked up thing really influence their work, you know? Because, like, if you believe that people are, like, once they say something awful once and they're never allowed to change or get better, go and bounce, because I've said some fucked up shit in the past, but I got to be a better person because I was given that chance. Like, that's called being human. A lot of people had edgy phases. I mean, like, a lot of Homestuck's writing is very indicative of what early internet was like, where you would just say homophobic slurs at your friends for no fucking reason. A revive is good. A lot of jobs. I worked as a delivery driver, cleaner, handy person. The list is very long. Have you ever mentioned all of your past occupations? Maybe not in the middle of combat? I will remember where we left off. Cool. I'm getting dialogue trees stuff going. Piercing rounds, laser... The multi-missile launcher is shit. Yeah, sometimes fucked up shit is real. Like, someone asked if I was okay with, like, children dying or being horribly injured in media, and I'm like, depends on the media. You know, is it a kid's show? Because probably not, no. Is it horror or otherwise gritty reality kind of thing? Yeah. To me, that says, like, this is something that does happen to children, and, like, I think that you're supposed to, as an audience member, go, hey, that's bad. You know? Some people got mad because Pennywise kills and scares kids. Yeah, he would do that, wouldn't he? Getting the magnet helps. Less of a chance of me just missing some experience that I rightfully gained. I think that the internet has caused like a serious problem where people are like, they're getting more and more insulated to the point that they cannot have a normal conversation. I mean, that's like barely even a take. That's mostly just factual data. I think it's okay to be critical of the media that you consume. I think that's actually probably smart too. That you shouldn't just, I don't know, uncritically consume media. Because then you sound like someone who just found out that The Boys or whatever is making fun of you all of a sudden. I think I just survived this area because all the black holes are going to get me killed. It also seems like I'm probably going to get quite a bit of experience just by going near. Whatever the thing is that's happening. And I don't have enough energy to be able to realistically shoot continuously and boost. So I guess I'll just boost then in order to avoid the black holes. Yeah, I barely killed anyone there. Once saw trending on Twitter that having sex in an apartment is non-consensual because your neighbors can hear it. Isn't there someone you forgot to ask? It reminds me of that dude who made up a neighbor who is like, do you really think that people shouldn't call the cops even if my neighbor is telling me that, you know, he's having really loud sex about how he's gonna kill me? Or my friend is. Do you guys remember that bit? Someone was like, what should my friend do? Because he lives in a really bad neighborhood and they're doing drugs and they're saying they're gonna kill him after they get done having sex. What should they do? Should they not call the cops then? And I'm like, why would the cops be able to do anything? What would the cops do about that? Did your train neighbor keep being a train until you moved? Yeah. Like, was that annoying as hell? Yeah, but also, like, It's also part of it is that people want to have the next hot take that like really takes off and we actually have some like conversation about it, you know? Like manspreading. People want to be the person who came up with manspreading. Like, I don't like it when my neighbors have really loud sex and I can hear it, but like also I live in an apartment complex. What are you gonna do? Do you have God on your side? They hung up. They're gonna fucking need it if they keep calling me like that. I'll be honest with you, I don't think that this game has changed fundamentally in a better way since we played it the other day. Like, it's kind of the same thing, man. Like, it's a little bit better now that there's like a... like... Well, I don't know how you would know who it is to send them into. It seems very slow. Like, the pacing of this game is obscenely slow for no real reason. And I don't know what is up with that. This update is obscenely minor for what they were claiming it was going to be. Like, I do like that you go different paths. That's cool. I'm gonna see if the shotgun still works the way I remember. Yeah. Not really sure why I'm getting this tutorial now. Can you even skip that intro text? No. I think it's because this gun needs it. Also, that lean not being around anymore is really awkward. Yeah, it's kind of the same. Is it better? No, it's pretty much the same it was. What's the point of having two different directional roll buttons if they're functionally identical? I don't know. And I just want to double check and make sure that it's like... Also, seconds to... Oh, right, Twitch integration. I mean, Twitch integration's great. Cool for doing that. Tilt left, tilt right. Wait, is the tilt thing just not working? No, it's just not working. That feels like it's got to be a glitch, because it's still called tilt. Tilt is bugged. This game is not balanced for tilt controls. I'm gonna take a quick BRB, and yeah, old Star Fox, and even the older version of this, you would have to double tap to roll instead of, you know, tilt. Is Elden Ring multiplayer? Sort of. I'm gonna go get some more water actually, because I'm actually sweating through my clothes right now. It is heinous. 89 now. The temperature is growing. Ah, yeah. I remember Elden Ring being a fairly big download too. Yeah, the presentation tomorrow may be done on paper instead of besides the big games that are coming out, are there any small games you're looking forward to? Unfortunately, not too many, you know? Elden Ring is a thick boy. I like that. What else is there that's going on? I think a lot of the games that we played during the Steam demo thing. I Am Your Beast was fun. Where's My Cat was bad. Need to uninstall that. Dungeon Claw shows like it could go somewhere. I want to play Goblin Cleanup at some point with Mike. Children of the Sun are popping off. Yeah, I think that Claw Grabber is going to be good once it cooks. It will be good at one point. You should play some Otome games. Hold on, let me check something. Private window. Main games. Story based around romance, where the only female protagonist is the player character. Okay. They're Twink collection games? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, well, give me 2 minutes to go to the bathroom and stuff. I'll be right back. There's like a 10 to 15 degree difference between upstairs and downstairs. That is ridiculous. Holy hell in a handbasket. Jesus. Like, I could feel it. You got a snack? No, I just got some water. Hi, how are you guys doing? And what are you talking about? Well, if that's the case, then yeah. Ignore whatever you just typed? Sure. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, if that thing says 90 degrees here in a minute, I'm bouncing. Like, it's ridiculous. I never thought that the stream that would make me not stream because of the heat would be like fucking main. If that's the case, we can do a just chatting stream and I'll just plug in my phone downstairs. Make sure to hydrate. Get a window fan. 90 inside is gross. Yeah, 90 inside is very gross. I told you about AC. Yeah, I didn't think that I would need it, man. You know, I was like, look, it's only going to be a couple days. It's a damp hot, yeah. Are the kitties doing okay with the heat? They seem to be. Herman has taken to sleeping in the bathroom because it's cooler in there. You live up north, you're gonna need it anyway. I'm gonna be exact. You remember that commercial from when we were kids? It's like, what was it? The seer? Yeah, I'll call tomorrow. No, I'll call now. I'll call now. That was weird. That was a weird interaction. That was a very weird interaction. They had some shit going on behind the door, or behind closed doors, that was like, I don't know about that. So things we could do RimWorld instead. Yeah, it is like, yeah, I'm gonna go and get probably another damp towel for my neck. I'll be right back. That was helping quite a bit. Ugh. All right. Human heat is so much worse than regular. As soon as I realized that people up north didn't have AC, I stopped making fun of people up north for it. I want that on record. Doesn't the USA have a river? We have a few. You're not allowed to jump in it because it'll pollute the fish. But there's a few around here. I live in New York State and we have AC. Yeah. Should I go get Zaxby's? I have no idea what the fuck that is. Like, if we were to go west, we would enter Canada. Like, we're pretty far north. Is that a back slate? No, it's just a washcloth that I put cold water on. Hopefully that helps some. I think that we switch over to RimWorld now. Pickle brined fried chicken. That sounds pretty good. Let's see. Let's do RimWorld because I have nothing else lined up. I was hoping that this would actually be what they said it was. And I don't have my presentation done yet. Civil War is trending. Why? Oh, right. It's Juneteenth. Oh no, it's because of Trump. Okay, never mind then. All right, I need to flick the switch on YouTube, so give me just a moment. Still owe us an Alan Wake 2 stream? I did that. I did what I was contractually obligated to do. Here's a countdown. 3, 2, 1.